Hello all, my name is Ryan Ashelman and my focus today is on transition services in Connecticut. So what are transition services? Transition service is a coordinated set of activities for a child with a disability that focuses on post-secondary education, vocational education, integrated employment, continuing and adult education, adult services, independent or community participation. Now, the team that makes up the IEP team, the members of it are the students. They should be around and involved as much as possible if appropriate. The parents can provide a lot of information about their child. They can provide medical history, child's interests, and goals they have for their child to overcome. The special education teacher and a general education teacher. IDEA requires at least one special education teacher and one general education teacher to be present at the meeting. There are some other outside agencies that may be asked to attend the meeting. These personnel can be representatives from residential facilities, mental health workers, county case managers, vocational rehabilitation counselors, and a past or current employer. Other school personnel that IDA may require to be at the meeting to help assist the decision could be a residential facility worker, a school nurse, a guidance counselor, part of an employer, or a case manager. At the age of 14, the IEP team will start the transition process. This process will start at the PPT meeting that is held annually with the child and the IEP team. Year by year goals will be discussed to ensure that the student will meet graduation requirements. By the age of 16, the proper transition plan should be implemented from what was previously talked about at the 14-year-old meeting. The IEP team will provide the family with links to the services that can be explored for the transition process. The IEP team will monitor student success until graduation to make sure the student is meeting the current graduation goals for his or her school. Okay. Here we go. This list is a list of other agencies or departments that may take place in the IEP transition process. These services or agencies could provide funding for the service. These are Department of Children and Family, Bureau of Rehabilitation Services, Board of Education Service for the Blind, Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services, Department of Social Services, and the Social Security Administration. This list highlights the agencies that offer services to students in Connecticut for their transition needs. The list of them are Area Cooperated Educational Services, Cooperative Educational Services, Capital Region Educational Council, Department of Developmental Services, Ed Advanced at Post University, and Learn. Area of Cooperative Educational Services, or the acronym ACES, is a regional educational service center. They provide over 20 different services for their students at their center. One service they offer is assistive technology. They provide AT consultants and AT evaluations for their students. Their personnel and workers have backgrounds in speech pathology, special education, and occupational therapy. They use low, mid, and high level technology Some of the technology they use to assist their students are pencil grips, switches, speech to text, and slant boards. Another program that they offer is an autism program. ACES has an early intensive behavioral intervention program. There's a home outreach program where they will send a staff member to work with your child in your own home. And there's a Center for Autism and Developmental Disorders. They offer behavioral services as well. They have behavioral analysts and behavioral technicians. ACES helps school districts support students' behavioral and instructional needs. There's also a physical therapy program that is offered with a visual impairment course as well for students ages 4 to 21. Those students are worked with by a certified teacher of students with vision impairment. ACES provides cost-efficient transportation to non-ACES sites. Right now, 6 districts participate in ACE's RSET program, which is Regional Special Education Transportation. Currently, shown by the chart here, there's 132 vehicles that are used by this program. They complete extensive training and courses, a 6-hour annual driving course, an 8 to 10-hour course about the class itself, and they have to get their CDL license previously. They transport over 400 students every year. Cooperative Educational Services, or CES, is a regional special education program for students ages 18 to 21 years old. They focus on developing work skills, improving and teaching social and personal management skills as well. They supply their students with community-based vocational training along with social and recreational experiences on-site and off-site. The link to their website is listed here, and they will go into further detail about all their experiences and opportunities that a student can receive at CES. Capital Region Educational Council, or CREC, located in Hartford, Connecticut, is a regional educational service center. CREC will help districts develop and implement transition needs. Vocational preparation is available for students 15 years old or older and will get experience on campus and in office settings. The River Street School is a service provided by CREC where students 15 years or older will attend the Vocational Services Department. When the student turns 21, there will be provided services and experiences. The River Street School offers assistive technology where staff is well educated and attends multiple training sessions per year to stay up to date with all laws and regulations of IDEA. The STRIVE program, or Southern Transition Real World and Independent Vocational Education, is for students to attend between the ages of 18 to 21. Each student has their own individualized plan. In the morning, students will focus on developing independent living, social, and employment skills, while in the afternoon their focus is on community-based work experiences driven to individual interests and desires. CREC will help districts develop and implement transition needs to their likings to what is available for their students. Department of Developmental Services, or DDS, provides students with an opportunity called Project Search. Project Search employs individuals with disabilities in high-demand work areas. Advocates for this Project Search strongly believe that everyone can work. Opportunities through search include Mohegan Sun, Advanced Auto Parts, Travelers, Lowe's, Walgreens and Walgreens Distribution Warehouse, and Planet Fitness. I think that this DDS Project Search is a great opportunity for students with disabilities because they will be working with all types of people in all different areas of interest. They'll learn a lot of skills and they'll be able to take what they've learned from this and apply it to their real life situations. The University Pathways program at Post University, located in Waterbury, Connecticut, is called EdAdvance. EdAdvance focus is on creativity and enriching activities. Their center has multiple opportunities for their students to complete these activities. Some of the things offered are health and wellness classes, themed recreation and learning activities, socializing and team building skills, and improving fine motor and gross motor skill development. Again, the website for EdAdvance is located with further information about the program. Okay. The last agency that I will talk about is Learn Student Support Services. There are 2 academy options through Learn: Oceans Avenue Learning Academy and the Transition Academy. In the Learning Academy, students have options of autism spectrum disorder and developmental disabilities, social, emotional, and behavioral disabilities, and the transitioning program itself. In the Transition Academy, there's autism spectrum and developmental disabilities focus, social, emotional, and behavioral disabilities focus as well. There is a transition program, and this Transition Academy also provides extended school year for their students. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Listed on this slide is a list of additional resources for transition services. The website links are located next to their names if you would like to search for any further information. These agencies are the Connecticut State Department of Education, State Education Resource Center, the ARC of Connecticut, the Special Education Advocate, Connecticut Parent Advocacy Center, and Probate Court Guardianship. And this is a list of my references that I used to complete my presentation. I hope you were able to learn something new about transition services here in the state of Connecticut. Thank you for watching my presentation. Hold on, sorry.